Hello friends and adventurers, welcome back to the end, the beginning, the moment where we put the sleeper to bed. Has been almost 50 hours of game time.
You return with the sword Uriziel.
Let's put the
Only
sleeper
the gemstones that
to
make
bed. So we are in the final stretch. I also installed the patch, the 1.02 patch, but still doesn't fix stone, so no ore upgrade for us. But here we have Zardis up ahead. We have all the spell scrolls, we have potions. I bought a crap ton of potions just in case we need them. And we still have almost 20,000 ore in reserve after I sold pretty much everything I had. Let's have a chat with Zardis, the necromancer.
Oh, what are you still doing here?
Workout. There you are.
Zardis?
Glad your eyes are working better than mine. Listen, there's no time for questions. Kalam is down there and he's about to perform the last sacrifice.
Hold on a second. What are you doing down here? What happened to you?
Oh, what do you think, you fool? I was trying to help you. But there's some kind of, I don't know, some spell that is draining my powers.
I don't feel anything.
Why, that's a joy to hear. Now, enough of this. We're running out of time.
The barrier won't be a problem anymore. We have the Uriziel rune.
It's not the barrier I'm worried about. It's the orc shaman's hearts. I've looked down there and they're what's keeping the sleeper anchored to this world. You have to destroy them before he wakes all five. I need to get out of here.
Oh, Zardis the coward. So they actually changed that interaction from how it was in Gothic 1. In Gothic 1, basically the sleeper put Zardis to bed. He put old man Zardis to his old man nap. But now it seems Zardis the coward just buggered off. Okie dokie. Let's go through the portal. Can we just go in?
Don't take it personally, but you're gonna die.
Press F. Ooh, nice animation. So, adventurer, how are you? Ooh. We have friends. Okay. A cool thing about this update is that they actually scaled up healing. So instead of healing 10 hit points per second, now it heals 30, which is a very welcome change and much needed. The loot goblin in me says loot all the Templars. Man, Jesus, they really sacrifice their own people. You're going down, you son of a bitch. You'll put nobody to sleep anymore. So the side chambers in Gothic 1 used to have a bunch of permanent potions. These, however, seems to be just potions. That's a demon. So check the other side chamber. So close to the end. I like this game. I'm gonna replay it. More elixirs. Thank you very much. It's nice that they added the getting a bit of experience for opening chests. Which is, here we go. Yeah. You guys aren't really that impressive. At least not against the wave of death. Oh, 1,000 experience points from killing these guys, huh? I'll take that. Sounds like a good investment. Pop some food, because we have a bunch of these. So what do we have over here? A ball. This guy gonna attack me, or... Doesn't seem like it. I think he might actually be interested just to chat. Okay, let's wait until the wave of death expires. Let's have a chat with this guy. Quark alarm.
Have you come to submit?
Are you serious?
Not really. Some part of me was hoping you'd see sense. But maybe that was just because I liked the idea of a cynical simpleton like you seeing the Sleeper's light. You do, after all, get things done.
What happened to the novices?
Listen to him, all shocked. These men gave their minds and lives to the Sleeper, for there is no greater honor than to die for the Sleeper's awakening.
The final sacrifice.
That's right. But they will live on. In the era of fire and justice, he will usher into this world.
The Sleeper won't spare you. He's using you as a tool to bring him into this world.
Is that so? I wonder who told you that. Was it that blind old demon summoner? Or the disgraced orc shaman? The Sleeper chose us, chose me as his avatar in this world. You have seen what my followers can do, and it's a fraction of the power he has given me. You're right. He will kill when he wakes. But not those who heeded his call. They will get to live in a world of justice, and I will be their leader. It will be beautiful.
The voice acting is great. Hello, Christian. Salutare. I'm hearing a lot of me in all of this. That's a good line.
I'm hearing a lot of me in all this. Are you sure you weren't just bitter that the Sleeper chose Iberian before he chose you?
Iberian was just a fool whose mind happened to be there when the Sleeper first called out. He never had it in him. He was too soft, too doubtful, and too weak. And him dying during the Great Awakening was the best thing that happened to the Brotherhood. It finally separated the true believers from the imposters.
Let's end this.
Witness his glory.
Witness his glory. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this shit. Wait. Is this a boss fight? Seems he just pissed off. Yeah, hey Christian, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is pretty much the end. I'm not, Is this where Korkalam and I are supposed to have the boss fight? Ooh, I see the Sleeper over there. It's gonna be good. Yeah, I also installed patch 1.02, which unfortunately doesn't fix stone. It actually doesn't think... Oh, sorry. It doesn't actually fix the bug... See? Took a bunch of stupid damage. It actually doesn't fix a lot of the soft locks, sadly. But it did increase the power of healing, which is good. with the den fight. Oh yeah, I see it. I see the sleeper. Says you're gonna start casting fireballs at me. Can I cast anything at him? Doesn't seem like it. Huh. Big guy, huh? What's Korkalam though? So he just piss off? Oh well. Let's deal with his novice friends. Hello, let me introduce you guys to the concept of wave of death. You're not gonna like it. Yeah, see that? So much for your followers. This is what's gonna happen to you. You're about to get butt stomped. Yeah, these guys kind of froze. Yeah, this is brutal. I wonder what he thinks of me just stomping all of his followers right now. Okay, so what happens if I approach him? He's gonna put me to bed? Am I dead? Are we gonna have a spiritual battle? I have my inventory, yes. What's outside? Can't really see. Will I turn to dust? Uh-huh. Keep going at it, son of a bitch. Oh, I'm not fleeing. I'm coming to get you.
Why do you try to resist? Can't you see you're too weak? His dreams have broken far greater minds than yours.
Oh, there's Korkalam. I wonder if I can control him. So what's gonna happen to Korkalam? Hello. Can I pop a spell in your mouth? Nope. This guy. Okay. Fair enough. So what do we have down here? So we have a bunch of lava. Okay. So we have the stones. Here's what I want to do. I want to summon a bunch of skeletons. Rise. Rise. Time to meet my followers. Destroy Sleeper's hearts.
No! You! What's I'm doing?
This is cool. I like it. So we're gonna... Ooh. Desert area, huh? Could I transform into a harpy in this sequence? Because this is looks like a cool area. Me likey. Can I not transform? It's not gonna allow me to transform. That's interesting. They took that into account. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Bring it on. Mad orc. That's all you got? Come on. Bring it on. See another mad orc in the distance. Can I... No, I cannot leave this area. Let's actually upscale the graphics a bit. I like the fact that we still have skeleton warriors around here. Go native. That's my FPS 30. Let's go 40. Yeah, I don't care what the sleeper chose you. You're going down, man. So we're gonna have a bunch of dream sequence fights, huh? Kinda like it. I kinda like how they designed this one. I was expecting to fight mostly some demons towards the end. Who's this guy? Mad Mud? Hang on a second. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this looks like a Renaissance painting, almost, made by a psychopath. Okay, Mad Mud. Mud?
You can't catch me. Try to catch me if you can. You can't catch me.
Oh, I can catch you. I can even kill you. Or not. Apparently he's immune to damage.
No one's there. No one cares. You are all alone.
I like that they used mud to taunt you. Ooh. No falling damage, huh? Okay.
Right behind you. You can't hide. I'll get you.
Will you now? Oh boy.
Wait for me. I'm coming for you.
Mad Minecrawler Queen. Oh shit. Not that.
Ow! Are you blind? I can see you.
Mud over there, right? Yeah, magic is really powerful. Oh my god. See, that's why you can't transform into a harpy. Jeez. Hello. Gotcha. Hang on a second, because my... Yeah, let's go for quality. Yeah, because my GPU is getting a bit too hot. Yeah, this area is very graphic intensive.
The days are dark. No more light. Surrender. Give up. Let it go.
How much damage is he gonna do? Oh, you're going down. He's trying to kill me in the hero's mind, which is interesting.
You are dust in the storm, and I will summon the storm itself. Rise!
What you gonna summon? Yeah, I don't see. You really don't have much of a.
Give up! Your defiance is futile.
Don't have much of a chance. What level are we?
Good. I don't care who you are. You're just another convict who will die.
Oh, Mad Diego, huh? Can I do any?
I'll tell you how this will go. You got involved with forces you can't even remember. Nobody will help you.
Okay. Ooh, are we gonna fight our buddies? I think so.
You think you got to this point all by yourself? You're here because we wanted you to be.
Okay. Hello, sleeper. So where did you go? Did you go up there? Where is he? Where did Diego go to? There he is. Nice. And let's pop a wave of death. Ooh, that was embarrassing. I hope I saved my game. I didn't. Would have died there in permadeath. I wasn't paying attention.
Still alive? Good. I don't care who you are. You're just another convict who will die. I'll tell you how this will go. You got involved with forces you can't even understand. Nobody can help you. Nobody will help you. You think you got to this point all by yourself? You're here because we wanted you to be here.
Yeah, would have been nice if we actually had the boys for this fight. Diego, Milton, Lester.
Been wondering when you show up. Took your sweet time. I mean, I understand that. Nobody's in a hurry to arrive at their own funeral, huh? But enough talking. Let's get this over with. Your struggle was in vain.
So we're gonna have to fight all our buddies. Milton and Lester as well. Yeah, this looks like this looks like a Milton fight. Is that Milton over there or Lester? This is very well done. They really put a lot of effort into this one. It's surrounded by a barrier, huh? What do we have to do? Are we supposed to light the fires? Oh, we already fought Gorn. Ooh, that was a... Wow, that's a weird graphical bug. Oh man. That graphical bug didn't happen until I installed this patch. Yeah, look at it. No? Yes? So we cannot do damage to Milton, or what's the deal? I control him, maybe. What's the trick to this fight? We have to extinguish these fires? Or light them up? Oh, are these reflecting? Now click with me. Do these reflect spells? Come on. Come on, Milton. Okay, let's try on this side. I'm not getting it. Am I supposed to use Yeah, shut up. Let Milton do the litting. Yeah, I was thinking that what's supposed to happen. I'm not... Uh-huh. So I kind of need to take a full-blown... I kind of need to stay over here on the coals. And again. Yeah, it was either me lighting those or Milton. Ooh, Lester.
You just had to show up everywhere, huh? You could have been so good. But then you had to keep on getting out of line. And you went too far. It's over. For good.
Whoa, he knows how to do some spells. Come on, Lester, where are you going?
Goddamn! take that. I can take that. Hey, watch it.
Just a window. Well, I can do this. Or my skeleton. Ooh, Zardas.
The puppet arrives. Every choice, every step. Pieces in a game spanning eons. Now, witness the architect of your path. Did you think I guided you out of kindness? You are but a means to an end. Now, you'll meet yours. I don't need you anymore.
So what is Zardas? Would you run away, old man? Ah, there he is.
Even gods blink. Seize your own little insect.
So let's see. Do we have to destroy these crystals with Zardas's magic? Or do I have to destroy them? So what is Zardas? There he is. Oh, they have skeletons inside of them. That's interesting. Come on.
I have bargained with gods before, and will again.
Well, again, huh? Nice dialogue. I have bargained with gods before and will again.
This is a lie told back. You cannot dream.
So we're gonna fight Gomez now. Iberion. Saturus.
The path is laid before me! None stand beside me, only I remain! For I am the eternal!
Oh, seems my skeletons got crushed by rocks now. Actually do damage to poor column. Doesn't seem like it. So last heart, huh? Let's go for it.
The beginning and the end! None before me, and none after!
No, you don't. Call on to the armies of darkness. How many skeletons does it take to kill one mad poor column? Probably a lot because he's barely taking damage. He's doing a lot of effect damage. Okay. What about the shrink spell? He's immune to it. Let's see what spells we can use. Shrink monster. Summon some demons, I guess. Transform, Fist of Wind, Wave of Ice. Oh. I should stop dicking around, shouldn't I? I'm gonna die. I wanted to summon my own demons. I want to summon my own demons to have fighting. I never summoned a bunch of demons. Saturated with the nameless hero arrogance.
The path is laid before me! None stand beside me, only I remain! For I am eternal!
Yeah, you're eternal and all that jazz. Put this here, put this here, put this here. Okay. We ready? Shall we summon a bunch of demons? Cool. Bye bye, Last Sleeper Heart.
Your mind shall be unmade in this eternity. For I am the beginning and the end. None before me, and none after.
How many demons would it take to actually kill him? Demon versus demon. My demons fighting each other, I can't tell. It's gonna be an epic fight. I am playing a necromancer. Yeah. Enjoy yourself, you son of a bitch. Let's pop for Wave of Death. Ooh, nice one. Epic. So how do you feel, Mr. Sleeper, now? You panicking? Not panicking? I wonder if I can transform into a harpy. Also, I'm wondering if I kill one of my own demons. Am I gonna get some experience for it? Just out of sheer curiosity. So the answer is yes, you can actually get 500 experience points for killing your own demons. Cool, so this is the end. But before we go towards the end, could I technically become a harpy? Oops, wrong potion. No summoning spells allowed. Kind of makes sense because I wanted to fly into the dimension of the sleeper. What would have happened if Cologne, if the sleeper won? Cologne would have probably been promoted to a demon, I'm guessing. He would have been the high priest of the sleeper, probably. Yes, another run is in the plan, a hardcore run this time. Let us end it. Let us end it. Daddy Belial is calling. And there goes the rooftop on the hero set. When are you gonna run? Oh, the end is open now. Not anymore.
Banishing the sleeper had its price. While the other convicts rushed out into their newfound freedom, the fallout of the battle turned the temple into a crumbling death trap. I tried to get out, but it was too late. And so my story found its end. Or did it?
Sleeper said come, and the Gothic modding community came. Sleeper awakens not. Insomnia champion, complete the game without sleeping. Let me lower the volume a bit. Okay, so let's have a chat. What do you guys think? This is a good soundtrack, by the way. So good parts. It's a faithful remake. It's a modern remake that's 99% faithful to the original one. It adds a bunch of cool content that I think it fits with the game, like the abandoned mine, Quentin's gang, a bunch of underdeveloped quests that were never really sorted in Gothic 1. So the additional content is super welcome. And lockpicking, yeah. Magic is good. Magic definitely feels good. I don't know why people complain about magic. The only problem with magic is that it doesn't scale from chapter to chapter. You basically go from chapter 1, where you have the firebolt room, and that's about it. And then in chapter 3, you basically go from Circle of Magic 0 to Circle of Magic 5. So the power scaling is like you're driving a 1920s car that goes 40 kilometers per hour maximum, and then you're driving a Ferrari in 2026. That's how magic feels. So it definitely needs to be balanced, so there's an actual decent scaling. Because, for example, if you play melee, you're gonna have nice melee scaling. I mean, you're gonna learn one-handed weapons, you're gonna invest into strength, you're gonna do more and more damage, and you actually feel getting stronger. Same for bows. You get more dexterity, you get better bows, you do more damage. Magic, however, goes from doing pew 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 little firebolts to enemies to being able to conjure the power of rains of fire, of Armageddon, of everything. So magic definitely needs balancing, in my opinion. It needs to be reworked. Lockpicking, I'm not gonna touch lockpicking. Enough has been said about lockpicking. Mihai Nicola. Mihai Nicola, that's a Romanian guy. Production babies. How many babies were born during production? Alkimia special thanks, based on the Gothic created by Piranha Bytes. Shout out for the Gothic community. David Adams, Michael Hogg. Gothic PR team. Jan Blachowicz. That's Co-Carnage. Yeah, Co-Carnage was also... So, Co-Cell is the reference to Co-Carnage. I was right. Music mastering, Kamil Jedrzejewski. Kamil Jedrzejewski is the guy who worked on the Arcolos soundtrack. Hey, Sam. So Camille Andreescu, nice. Good stuff. So we have the guy who remastered who worked on the Gothic, the Arcola soundtrack, and yeah, the soundtrack is awesome. The QA was done in Quantic, Cluj company, huh? Will there be another runs of other factions? Yes, Sam, there will be other runs. I will probably do a run for the old camp. Hardcore this time. See how it feels. What else is there to say about the game? The economy is obviously badly designed. I don't think anybody likes the economy. I haven't heard one player say, yeah, I love the economy. I love not being able to sell stuff. If there would be one major complaint I would have about the game, but that's going to be fixed over time, it's obviously the bugs, and some of them were huge. So if they did QA with Romanians, I'm gonna blame my fucking people because I'm a Romanian. You fucking sons of bitches didn't do your job, and I'm gonna start... Let me curse at them in Romania. Bă, leneșilor, nu puteți să faceți o treabă ca lume. Nemernicilor. Ciocoflenderii. Okay, back to English. I was berating my own people. Romanians are lazy bastards sometimes. So if there's too many bugs and the QA sucked for Gothic Remake, blame my people. Blame my country. We are at fault. That obviously, and the fact that THQ Nordic probably forced Alkimia to release the game before it was finished. So yeah, Sam, there's gonna be... we are gonna do runs. We're gonna do a old camp run next time. And then a swamp camp run. Exactly, they stuck their dick in. They had a pain in their elbow. Additional QA analysts. Okay. Oh, so this is why Gothic 3 and Cyberpunk 2077 was bad. Because of us. Christian, we should be ashamed of other people. I haven't obviously did a melee run, so I need to learn how to fight with melee. But if there's one chief thing that I don't like, they also remade the bad things in the Gothic Remake. Things that people complained about. People complained about Gothic 1 that you could only learn two-handed weapons way too late in the game, basically in Chapter 3. And they did the same with the remake. It would be good to have a weapons trainer for two-handed weapons in Chapter 1, because otherwise you're basically forced to invest 10 levels of learning points into one-handed weapons than two-handed weapons. If you're gonna go for a melee build. Think you wanted to get a job there? Yeah. If you really wanna look for a job, Larian Games would probably be good. The guys who made Director of Global Operations, Treasury and Procurement, Anton Sheikărescu. So we had a Romanian as Director of Operations. The makers of Baldur's Gate might be a good company to work at. Or Team Cherry, the people who made Hollow Knight. But they're a very small team. Other than that, it's fun. Like, the game has replayability in it. There's obviously balancing stuff to address, such as enemy respawning. The bugs need to be fixed, but they will fix them. Marcus Onishor. wonder if that's a Romanian. Yeah, that's the thing. Like in Gothic 2, for example, you could specialize just in two-handed weapons from the get-go. I mean, the reason why I loved two-handed weapons in Gothic 1 was because of their design. They looked way better than one-handed weapons, in my opinion. It was cool. Before we had Geralt of Rivia strapping weapons to his back, we had the nameless hero. Oh yeah, you're right, there's Quantic Lab, CEO and founders, Ștefan Șeicărescu. Head of Biz, Marius Popa. International Business Development. Account Manager in Business Development, Alexandra Nițescu. Account Manager in Sales, Raluca Cosma. Account Manager, Adriana Oprea. Project Manager, Nicolae Marcel Beldan. QA Managers, Raluca Buzdug, Benjamin Deaj, Paul Cristian Colceriu. Almost your name, Comorașu. Pop Norbert, Laurențiu Tabarcea. I wonder if I know any of these people. Probably not. Claru, Ciana Pop. Elias Tiberiu Damian. No, I don't know these guys. Because if I knew them, I would call them up and yell at them. Localization QA testers, yeah. Craciu Matei. Performance and compatibility lead tester, Răzvan Ionuț Kovac. This is why we have shit performance, Răzvan. This is on you. Performance and compatibility testers, Daniel Mihai Suciu. Mihai, you're at fault. No, I'm joking. You guys aren't at fault. Obviously, the guys who are at fault were the people who didn't give you enough time to actually fix the stuff. I'm just joking. No, I'm never gonna ever gonna blame the people who actually work on something. I'm always gonna blame the higher-ups. There's an expression we have in Romanian. It would literally be translated as the fish begins to stink from the head down, meaning that every issue stems from leadership. I probably drank a beer and yeah, they probably had NDAs and couldn't talk about the project anyway, because that's usually how it's done. You are not really allowed to talk about it. At least not with giving specific details. We're looking at the actors. I'm gonna let this play out towards until the big ending. So let's see. The initial game and the initial journey is a one-to-one perfect remake of the Gothic 1 game. It's actually even better because you're given an extra escort quest with Drax by giving him his dagger, which is very easy to miss, by the way. If there is one huge... See, I was right. Look, Ben Casson, aka Co-Carnage, voiced Kosil, so I was right. Kosil did look like... I had something. My brain did recognize something. I'm happy I actually recognized that guy. I actually respect Co-Carnage a lot. He's one of the few level-headed, decent streamers out there. There's one big complaint I have, and I don't know how this one is gonna be fixed. I mean, the complaint I have is visual obscurity and visual identity. By that I mean, it's very freaking difficult to figure out what you can loot, what you can interact with in the wild and in the game. You look at a table filled with objects and you don't know what you're supposed to pick up. You don't know what's interactable. In Gothic 1, they did this one by simply having the items being flashy over and over to give you a clue that you could use them. But it's very difficult to figure out what plants you can pick up. You're eventually going to start recognizing some of them. But Jesus, man. It's... I don't like it. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe my eyes aren't what they used to be. It's very likely. I'm wearing glasses. But... it's very difficult to figure out what items you can pick up, and you're gonna miss a lot of items. Obviously, the easiest solution is just install the locator mod, who's gonna be incredibly intrusive and pop up 1,000 items on your screen so you know what you can pick up. But that is really a solution. I mean, it breaks immersion. I did that in my Lobos playthrough, in my New Balance playthrough, and people hated it. And I stopped doing that on screen. The game is good. I would actually rate it an 8 out of 10, not a 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because it was obviously rushed. And honestly, let's be honest here. Let's be 100% honest. The Gothic community would have had no issues, absolutely zero fucking issues, and you know it, if the game was delayed 3 or 4 months, just so they could fix the performance issues, the game-breaking bugs and everything. Nobody would have had an issue. We waited 25 years for this game. We could have waited 4 more months. Nobody would have given a crap about it. They rushed it. Pure and simple, no discussion, they rushed it. Yeah, the lockpicking system. Yeah, I'm not gonna interact with the lockpicking system, ever. I'm just gonna use the lockpicking mod shamelessly. I don't give a shit. It doesn't respect my time. That's my main issue with any game mechanic that doesn't respect the player's time. It's a bad game mechanic. Just my opinion. There's a bunch of examples in other games. For example, I always hated how some video games disable the saving feature, the basic ability to save a video game, save the game. Including even some RTS games do that shit because they copied it from other games. One example is They Are Billions. You are forced to play on the Iron Man mode in every mission, which is dumb as fuck. Corporate needed the bone. Yeah, the corporate needed to buy another yacht. Bezos bought another yacht, Zuckerberg bought another yacht, so Embracer Group, who owns THQ Nordic, also needed one. Yeah. But at the end of the day, games and works of art, which are owned by big corporations, will be judged by their quality. Most people will not give a shit that the CEO somewhere ordered a product to be released. I mean, you've seen how many failed video games we had this year. How many scams. Ashes of Creation, that was a big one. But circling back to Gothic. Despite its bugs, despite being rushed, despite having a lot of performance issues, because here's the thing, I am 100% believe that the game does have performance issues, because if you just look at the Steam discussions page with performance issues, there's people that have rigs, graphics card with 32 gigs of video RAM, with 32 gigs of direct RAM, with amazing SSDs. We're talking about PCs that are worth at least 4,000 euros, a minimum, and they struggle to reach 60 frames per second on AMD cards or even on some NVIDIA cards. So definitely the game has optimization issues. Even my own card, it's a 4060 or 4070. It's a decent card. And I have a good processor. It's a 13th gen Intel processor. And I did install the microcode to prevent voltage spikes which is a common issue, by the way, in 13th gen and 14th gen processors, that you need to install a patch so the processor doesn't actually get irreversibly damaged because it was improperly built and improperly coded. But despite all the issues, despite the introduction scene, which I kind of like the first Gothic 1 intro, because in the first Gothic 1 you felt like humanity was on the brink of losing. In this intro, you feel like you see a guy performing acrobatics during combat. You don't really feel like humanity is losing. You don't feel like humanity is desperate, you know? But beyond that, the game is on an 8 out of 10 right now. It has the potential to become a 9 out of 10 after they fix the bugs. If they're gonna release any DLC, if it's gonna be a paid DLC, that's gonna be a shitty move, but I wouldn't be surprised. And if they would actually really truly want to release something that would be amazing and would make waves in the Gothic community, it wouldn't be Gothic 2. It would not be Gothic 2. It would be Arcolos in English, in Polish, and other languages. Because I'm gonna say something controversial here, but story-wise, game mechanic-wise, lore-wise, boss-wise, the narrative sequence, Arcolos is 1,000 times better than Gothic 2. Gothic 2 is a cookie-cutter game where you just go fight some dragons. Why? Do you know why they made Gothic 2? Why they made you fight dragons in Gothic 2? Because dragons were becoming the popular bosses back in the early 2000s. And they wanted to capitalize on the dragon craze. You had Dungeons and Dragons taking off back then. You had a bunch of dragon games that were really becoming popular. If I'm not mistaken, Dragon Age Origins was also released similarly in that period. That's the only reason why you fought dragons in Gothic 2, because from a story perspective, it's pretty meh. The story in Gothic 2 was pretty meh. Most of the Gothic community agrees that the story in Gothic 1 was way more interesting than Gothic 2. And in my opinion, Arcolos is way more interesting than Gothic 2 in every aspect. So if we'd actually see an Arcolos remake, and a one-to-one remake of how the story was, like the cool details about Volker, exploring Vardol, that would be freaking cool. But I would say that this was a successful remake overall, despite all of its bugs, despite all of its words. Whatever Alkimia doesn't fix in patches, the Gothic modding community will fix, 100%. We will have community patches. Keep in mind one number. In less than 24 hours after the Gothic Remake was released on the 5th of June 2026, less than 24 hours, we had over 30 Gothic mods ready and deployed and working, including the lockpicking mod, including the console commands mod, for the remake. This is how crazy and good the Gothic community is. Yeah, I wanna go up a bit. So music mixing. I wanna kind of look at something. So yeah, Kamil Jedrzejewski, and I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. Let me check his name. Give me a second. Arkelos Kamil Yedreyevsky. Yes, I was correct. Kamil Yedreyevsky was the guy who was in charge of the Arkelos soundtrack and the orchestra. Specifically, yep. Let's I really want to showcase this guy because this guy is just amazing. He's just amazing. Arkelos. I'm trying to find the soundtrack for Arkelos. And YouTube is not cooperating. But yeah, the game is amazing. Oh, give me a second. Switch to English. I'm just impressed. I mean, the fact that they got Kairos and Trans back, and also Kamil Yedreyevsky from the Arkelos soundtrack. Big respect, man. That was a smart choice. Here's something I didn't like, to be honest. Here's something that I really hated. I hated the way they handled Zardes. They made Zardes feel like a petulant, petty old man, whereas in Gothic 1 he felt scary and mysterious. In the Gothic Remake, Zardes is basically an angry old guy who says fuck from time to time. Whereas in the original, he felt like an old wise scholar, obviously with some dark motives behind him, but that spent the last 20 years of his life actually researching magic at a level that Satures and Callista could never dream of. This is how Zardes felt. Like Zardes, as a character, out of all the characters in the game, Zardes feels like the weakest character of them all in how he was done. So whoever wrote Zardes, or whoever chose to make Zardes this way, that person made a big mistake. That's my opinion. It's my honest opinion. But other than that, good game. Solid game. It actually felt way too short. It actually felt shorter than Gothic 1. I kind of want to load the Gothic 1 save, or check one of my Gothic 1 saves to see just how many hours did I spend. I kind of want to check. How many hours did I spend in my last Gothic 1 playthrough? Like, how fast did I do it, considering I knew everything about the game? I'm curious. Trying to find my last playthrough. Gothic 1, if possible. unsuccessfully. But I think it was way... slightly more, maybe? Definitely felt short. This remake really felt short. But good. Kinda sucks that as a new camper, you can never really talk to some cool people like Scar. I really wanted to talk to Scar, see if he has any cool, interesting dialogue about Arculus. Oh, here's one thing that I wish they would have added in the remake, my personal opinion. I wish they would have added more characters from the Gothic modding community. I wish they would have added Arderic as an NPC. Arderic from quite literally the mod called Dick Kurhik, the Kurik. I wish they would have added Leo from Gothic Lobos. I wish they would have added Nathaniel from Legend of Asun. Not necessarily to be references directly and have dialogue from the respective mods, but as a sort of respectful nod to the Gothic community, like saying, yeah, we respect that you guys kept the Gothic spirit alive for almost 3 decades. But anyway, I'm gonna see you guys. So here's the thing, tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, I actually gotta work in the office, which is gonna be exhausting. So I think we're gonna see each other on stream, not next week, at the end of this month, because in the meantime, I gotta work on the review for the Gothic Remake. I'm gonna also make a couple of short guides, I think. Yeah. If I didn't have a full-time job, I could get more stuff done, but it is what it is. So thank you guys for being on stream. The boss fight towards the end was really well done. I'm in a way disappointed that Korkalam was just basically transformed into a demon. Because I think the demons are kind of outstaying their welcome as boss fights. In the temple we had to fight the demon, what, 3 or 4 times? It was annoying at one point, and then you gotta fight Korkalom as a demon again. I think he would have been better to be made as a humanoid fight, but able to like teleport around, maybe even do acrobatics, maybe create copies of himself, stuff like that. Oh, it's not gonna be an easy work week. I'm gonna have to work Saturday, Sunday, and then again Monday to Friday, but but good game, good feeling, good memories. Good references, respected the Gothic lore. So thank you guys. Gonna see you in... Let me check the calendar. Probably on the 27th of June. We're gonna see each other again, so... let's say in a week from now. Meantime, I'm gonna work on the review. The big review. So, thank you, convicts. We have escaped the barrier for now, but we shall revisit the barrier very soon again as a different convict with a different tool set. I definitely gonna join the old camp. I wanna talk to Scar. Maybe they're gonna fix some more bugs in the process, but it's good if you guys read the patch notes, some changes are really good. Like upscaling the power of healing magic. Definitely a good choice. So, have a great night, guys. Gonna see each other in a week. And I think overall they did a good job. Stay badass, and as always, remember the most important story in the world is not in books and video games or in movies. Most important story is our own, so take care of each other and take care of yourselves. See you soon. And welcome to the colony. See ya.